Thank you, Honourable Member. The next speaker is the Honourable Mncwabe.
Thank you, Honourable Chairperson, Honourable Members. Contamination of groundwater reserves is the biggest risk associated with fracking. Up to 700 different chemicals are used in the mixture that is forced into the ground, and there is no foolproof way of containing those chemicals. Chemical spigs and crack well castings can lead to surface and groundwater contamination. Moreover, the wastewater that flows back to the surface is toxic from all the chemicals which cannot be recycled safely. How will this vast volume of contaminated water be disposed of? Fracking also uses a lot of energy and a lot of water. South Africa is a water-scarce country, and we have to ask ourselves where the water will come from to drive the fracking process. Will the water be diverted from other industries, or will it be diverted from agriculture? South Africa has made no meaningful efforts over the past 22 years of democracy to increase our water storage capacity, and our water resources for human consumption are already under severe strain. So where is the water for fracking going to come from? Honourable Chair, what fracking does is simply distracting energy firms and government from investing in renewable sources of energy and encouraging continued reliance on fossil fuels. Rather than embark on a road that will benefit a few in short to medium term, let us invest our resources in renewable sources of energy. South Africa has an abundance of sunlight and wind, which is grossly underutilized as sources of affordable and renewable energy. We do not have sufficient information on the long-term environmental implications of fracking, and the NFP will urge the government to adhere to the precautionary principle applicable to the international environmental law. South Africa is a signatory of international treaties which embodies the principles laid down in the Kyoto Protocol and the Rio Conference, and accordingly we have an obligation to ensure that environmental harm does not arise from practices which we do not have sufficient knowledge about. The NFP believes that until it has been proven that shale gas is in the best interest of all South Africans and in line with Section 24 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to an environment that is not harmful to health or well-being, fracking should not be allowed in South Africa. I thank you.